on him. Cantor, the pass to Lamb. Harris outside. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And you mentioned Lou Williams, a scoring guard, but his scoring rate, Clark, down over the last couple seasons.
And, you know, his turnover rate had typically been excellent, but that's increased by almost double as his scoring numbers have gone down. But some of that is due to him coming off of that knee injury. It usually takes a couple of seasons, Kevin. When you tear that ACL, you get back after one, but it's not until year two that you begin to regain your old form.
Lawson kicks to Lamb. The Jazz working the ball around now. Favors with a screen on Anthony. Favors with a wide open look. Can't get the putback. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
That's what I do. Make sure you get a couple of shots here to close this quarter.
Williams for 3. The second effort rejected by Favors. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lawson kicks to Harris. He feeds it to Lamb. Pass to Lawson. Outside Lawson. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And we finished one half of basketball. Knicks lead by 8. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. He has 12 points and a steal. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
But you've got to love having a guy who can do both those things well.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
It didn't take long to see what kind of game he was going to have today. He came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
You know, you look at his shot chart, it's all graped up. I mean, he's right at the rim. He's driving the lane again and again.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Nikola Pekovic. Enes Kanter is out there with Dang. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Peyton in at the point guard. And Dang, here we go. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Anthony.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kevin, Derek Fisher went straight from playing to being a head coach. Pretty rare, but to hear his former teammates on the Thunder, he's got what it takes to be successful. Nick Collison called him the only guy I've played with who can address the team as a leader. And Kevin Durant said he's a great motivator who commands respect. Kevin, a pretty good way to start.
Ringing endorsements from 2 great leaders in their own right. Thanks, Doris. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Mills. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Patty Mills last season had his best season ever. Really remade his body in the offseason, adding muscle, cutting down on his body fat. Already one of the quickest players in the league. He got even quicker.
And the Jazz making a change here. Lawson's checked in. Over to the left wing. And on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Burks.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
And Mills getting quality minutes at the backup point guard position.
Yeah, and for a player who spent time in the D-League, playing in China and his native Australia, and it seems he's really solidified his place as an NBA player, Kevin, in part because he refocused on conditioning his body and really developed as an outside shooter, too.
Williams dishes to Mills. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Lawson kicks to Burks. Dang passes to Lawson. Dang dishes to Pekovic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Pekovic has got 10 points.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Williams kicks to Anthony. Poked away. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 13 feet, it goes down. He's got 14.
And defensively, they're starting to look for answers because ever since halftime, they've been disjointed out there.
Burks kicks to Lawson. Runner in the lane. And again, it's Utah.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Anthony on the wing. Anthony left side. The feed to Mills. On the wing, Williams. They get it back.
You know, fellas, once he got into position under the board, I mean, he wasn't letting anybody get around him.
Out to the wing. Here's Burks. And he goes in for the dunk.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
The three from Mills. Rebounded by Pekovic. Pekovic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Dang. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now just a 4-point Knicks lead. New York calls timeout.
Nikola Pekovic, prior to last season, signed a 5-year, $60 million extension. And so he missed a month with a right ankle issue. But that aside, he went about showing that he was worth every penny.
Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. And then for New York, Arthur comes in for Johnson. And it's Henderson for Lou Williams. Second shot opportunity. No good on the layup. Jazz trailed by 4. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance. I like what we're seeing.
Outside for Lawson. Dang gets a wide open look. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
And Pekovic had the best scoring rate of his career last season. You know, prior to that injury, he led the league in second chance points. He's just a monster inside.
New York calls timeout. And steady improvement for Nikola Pekovic over his 4 seasons in the NBA.
Yeah, he's improved his rebound rate every season. And, you know, dramatic improvement in protecting the ball. Turnovers used to be a big problem for him, but now it's an area of strength.
New York's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And Mills kicks to Anthony. Feeds it to Mills. Jacks up a 3. That's good. Mills has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for New York. Lawson kicks to Burks. Favors sets the pick for Burks. And it's Dang in the corner. It's stolen by Arthur. Here's Anthony. And he jams it with authority.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
New York on D. They've led by as many as 11 points. Clock at 4. Here's Lawson. And Utah again with the bucket.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
And Mills kicks to Anthony. There's the pass to Arthur. Here's Henderson. Here's Chandler. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Lawson the pass to Bekovic. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
10 seconds.
Lawson right side. Shot clock at 6. Bekovic dishes to Dang. Chandler with the block.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, it's helping them get the lead. And if they can continue to rebound like this, I think they're going to be in pretty good shape.
Lawson kicks to Dang. Dishes it to Favors. Back to Dang. Lawson outside. He kicks to Favors. It's stolen by Anthony. Lawson with it. 9 points in the game so far. Dang with it. Now Anthony defending. Fires from 18. That one off the back iron and out. The Knicks leading by 8.
You know, New York had trouble with teams out west, as can be expected. Everybody did. Only took 11 of their 30 matchups, and it certainly hurt them in the standings. 11 and 19 against the West.
And the dunk by Chandler. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. And the Jazz call time here.
And with the Knicks in the West, they had some tough games. It could have gone either way, but it never worked out for them.
A different look for Utah. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Harris comes in for Luol Deng. And Allen subbed in for Alec Burks. The Knicks also changing it up. Leonard comes in for Chandler. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Patty Mills. And Favors kicks to Allen. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Just thinking again about the Knicks against the West. All those games that could have gone either way. That's just how it is at times in the NBA.
Exactly. All the little things add up, and at the end, I bet last year's Knicks team wishes they were able to redo or take a mulligan on some of their tough matchups against the West.
It's Anthony with the drive.
Well, the Jazz really struggled last season. Maybe the worst defensive team in the league, and they weren't a lot better offensively. Some of that you have to attribute to you. And quite honestly, it's impressive they were able to win as many games as they did under the circumstances.
The Knicks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Yeah, basically a middle-of-the-road type free throw shooting team, about 76% a year ago.
Lawson outside. Allen outside. Outside for Lawson. Shot to stop the drought. Again, Allen missing.